What's up? What's good? Matt Clark here at the new Matt Clark. How are each and every one of you doing on this amazing Tuesday? I'm doing great. My girl's doing great. My family's doing great. And I hope each and every one of you are doing great, even though right now times aren't great. I'd like to say thank you very much to each one of my 2,200 subscribers. You guys mean the world to me. The movement is real. The movement is growing. So thank you very much. If you could please hit that like button. If you could please hit that subscribe button and that bell notification button so you get these videos when they're new. If you could share with somebody on social media, help spread the message, help spread the word. And there's a PayPal option if you'd like to donate, help, and support the channel. So, I never really talk about sports. Today I'm going to talk about sports. When I was in Fembrook, baseball is a very serious thing. It's organized. There's a full season. There's playoffs, and it was always very, very, very competitive, okay? Now, there was always the top team. This is guys that have been there for a long time, have just kind of stacked the deck against everybody else. They get together, and they build this team of superhero players that each one of them hits 30 home runs and 100 RBIs in the season. That's just what they do. And the rest of us build the best team that we can to try to compete with that. And it becomes super fun. Now, I remember this one game specifically. The game was tight, and I was stressed. I hadn't been hitting well, and I was always somebody that took pride in being good with the bat, right? So I always hit a lot of home runs. I always hit a lot of far hits, and I always hit a lot of RBIs. That's just the way that I was because I was strong, and I would always hustle a lot. And this day I had a lot of stress on me. You know, we were I think it was a playoff game, and the season was coming to an end, and everybody was riled up and fighting for those last positions. And I remember I was standing there at home plate, and I'm looking, and the pitcher's this lifer guy, and he's a super good guy. He's killed multiple people though, right? And I'm looking, and he throws the pitch, swing, and I miss. And I'm getting more and more stressed. When you have a bunch of convicts watching you and you swing and miss at a softball, it gets stressful. And that's when guys strike out. It's pretty funny watching somebody strike out on lob pitch, but it does happen, especially when people are good players. But like I said, it does happen. So this day I'm super tense. And obviously I want to be the hero. I want to drive in the winning runs. That's just what I want to do. I basically want to call my shot, but I can't. That wouldn't be fair. That wouldn't be respectful. Prison baseball is respectful most of the time, as are most prison sports, except hockey, of course. But here I am. He throws the second pitch, swing, and he miss. Now I'm sweating. I'm literally humiliated because I don't think I ever swung and missed at 2 pitches. So I choke up on the bat. Obviously, I'm not going to strike out. I'm not going to allow that to happen. So forget trying to hit a home run. We're just going to try to put it between one of the spaces, hit a little single or a loop double over the heads or something like that. So I choke up on it. Here comes the pitch. Boom. It's a rocket. You know when you hit the sweet spot? Literally, it goes ting, like you can feel. It doesn't vibrate the bat at all, and you can just feel it just spring off the bat, and it springs fast. Now this isn't high. This is a line drop, and it's going directly at the pitcher. Now the pitcher sees it, and I can see his eyes. They're like this. He's got his glove like this, and it brings it down. Keep in mind that the speed is like 100 times faster. This is hit as hard as I can hit. And basically, by the time that ball got to him, when he's like holding the glove at this point, he wasn't able to get it down, and it smoked him where the sun don't shine. We know what happens, right? Man drops. Man hit the flow. We know what was happening. He was screaming. He was rolling around. Obviously, in excruciating pain. I obviously feel horrible. And now, obviously, I have to think, is he going to be choked? Do I have to worry about this person? But he was a gentleman about it. Now, I asked him, "Are you okay, man? Like, everything good? Everything fine?" He's like, "Yeah, man, everything's good." The next day, he walks up to me and he goes, "Man, it's like 6 times the size of what it's supposed to be." And I go, like, in my mind, I'm like, man, like, why is he even telling me this? Like, is this like, I felt so horrible. You know, I know how important that is to a man. To have, you have two. That's it, right? To lose one. Now, obviously, at this point, we didn't know what was happening, but he got smoked, and he's telling me it is 6 times the size. Just imagine that. So they obviously rush him to a hospital. He gets to the hospital, does his thing. I'm standing outside. I think I was at meds or something like that. And I'm standing there and he walks up. They took it out. They honestly took it out. One of his nuts. They took it out. And I honestly thought this person was going to be really upset. And I thought this person was going to want to fight at the very minimum. But I thought maybe it would even get more serious than that. Because this is somebody who has killed multiple people and was known as being a serious person. And a non-joker kind of person as well. But he was a gentleman and he was super respectful. And he understood, obviously, it wasn't intentional. This is sports. These things happen. You're a pitcher in lob ball. You're going to get hit by a pitch every once in a while. And your luck just sucks. Maybe it's karma. You know, you're getting karma for what you've done. Maybe that's just the tip of the iceberg. So obviously, you know, you want to try to you know, offer a spliff or offer some Suboxone or do something to make the man feel better, but he wouldn't take any of that. And all I can say is that I respect this lifer very, very much because he showed me a lot. Actually, he taught me a lot too. He taught me that sometimes it's just not worth it to get upset. Now, I'm the kind of person that could be walking and get hit with a ball or something while people are playing sports, and I'll want to fight people for shit like that. That's just my type of personality. I get real heated quick. I come down fast. Like, if we fight, it's 1-2 minutes, and then I won't even probably want to fight you that badly anymore. That's just my personality. It's up quick, down quick. So, it just taught me that patience and empathy and understanding is necessary in life, whether in prison or on the street. To be able to function with everybody in society, you have to kind of be able to see things from their perspective, because you're not going to get along with everybody. You're not going to understand everybody's opinions or points, and you're not going to get along with everybody. And some people you're going to want to smash their face in, but in the real world, you can't do that. You just can't do that. And this lifer taught me that. He taught me that sometimes being the bigger person is the best way to go, and it's something you can be proud of. I used to think that walking away from a fight made you a punk, made you a bitch. I now realize that it only makes you that if you walk around acting like something you're not. And that's the only way that it does that, because if you told everybody from the beginning that you're not going to fight no matter what anybody does, you're a pacifist, or you're just not about that life at all, and you don't want that kind of smoke, then you probably wouldn't have got it. So, honestly, this lifer taught me so much in such a short time, and that's how life works. That's why we got to be able to listen and talk to everybody we come in contact with, just to take a little bit of knowledge from each and every one of them. That's how you grow. Being empathetic, being understanding, being kind, being compassionate. That's how you grow. Obviously, I share my videos with you So you don't have to experience these things for yourself. Prison is a horrible place. Addiction is a horrible place. The streets are a horrible place if you're not prepared for them. And I don't want any of you to have to die or suffer there. So that's why I do my videos, to help each and every one of you. But this story obviously is a little different. It's kind of funny. But it has a good point at the end of it, because before that, I would have been the first to swing on somebody for something like that. I would have been so angry, and I would have taken it so personal that you actually, like, maim me, even by accident. This person taught me that empathy is what matters. Love each and every one of you.